Welcome back to the channel, guys. On today's run, we're gonna go pick up two travel trailer bumper pull units. One of them is brand by Mini Winnie. It's just the name of it. I believe it's made by Winnebago, I believe. There's I believe a 14 and an 18 footer, maybe a 20 footer, I don't remember, but they're both coming out of DAA Northwest out of Airway Heights, Washington. So bear with me, guys. These ones are going to be headed out to Best Buy Auto Sales out of Moses Lake, Washington. So stay on the lookout if you guys are interested in what you guys see. You guys can give them a call at 509-765-5565. They're going to be located at 520 South Pioneer Way in Moses Lake, Washington, right across the street from Safeway. So with that being said, guys, it's going to be an hour for me and a couple seconds for you before I'm out there. So hang tight. I will check in with you guys as soon as we're out there and hooked on and rock and rolling. All right, fellas. Well, we made it. And here she is. This one, we ended up picking up the first one that we're going to do is going to be that 2014 Mighty Lite. The other one is going to be this guy. However, somebody stole the battery on it, so I'm having a hard time using the leveling jack because it's not a manual, it's motorized. So this one's a 2014 Mighty Lite 16 RB. I'm guessing this is rear bath is what the RB stands for. So I think this is just under 20 feet, maybe 18 feet. Here, let me zoom out for you guys. So this one's got a premium full-size bed. You got your TV. They typically, auctions will just bring them down, so in case somebody grabs it in transport, you know, they don't want them to fall down or whatever, break. I'm assuming this probably turns into a bed. I'm not going to open that because it's been out for a while and I know better. You got your small yet fairly good sized stand-up shower. There's your sink, medicine cabinet. Oh, that broke. Somebody got rough with it. Well, that sucks. All right. Yeah, there's not much to it. I mean, it's very simple. You got a smaller convection microwave. You got your 2-burner top for your oven top. Your pretty steep sink, even though it's small, but it's pretty steep. Yeah, it's very straightforward, very self-contained, so to speak. And the thing about these trailers is they're light, so you can pull them with like a Chevy Tahoe. You can do them with even a mid-size SUV, you know, like a Dodge Durango or a Jeep Grand Cherokee, because it's a Seagull axle. I mean, they really don't have a really significant gross vehicle weight rating. I mean, I think the curb weight on this is probably like a good maybe 5,000 pounds. I mean, that's just to kind of guesstimate. So while we're here, I figured why not check some RVs out. Maybe I should make a separate channel to check out cars by themselves, but let's see. Yeah, out here in DAA, they actually got quite a few. I wonder if this one's open. I was kind of eyeballing this because I just drove. Oh, my bad. What happened there? Huh. So this is the older style of what I hauled as a trade-in. So this is a Challenger. I'm guessing this is on a Ford-based chassis. You got your large refrigerator by Whirlpool. Oh, that's pretty sturdy, actually. That's not bad. Dang, look at that freaking microwave. Holy moly. It's not bad. I mean, you got your rocker switches. You got all your switches and whatnot. Oh my goodness. As if the bathroom wasn't large enough, huh? Jeez. Stand-up shower. If you're 6'2", I would say you're kind of pushing it, but 6'4" would be, that's when you're going to draw the line. Storage. That's freaking cool for a Class A motorhome, even though I think this is a gasser, not a diesel pusher. And of course you got the toilet. Separate AC on the top there. Looks like a decent, I mean, it's not stiff, but it's not soft, but it's definitely made out of quality over back in its day. I don't know what year this one is. You got the his and hers, or vice versa. top mount cabinets. So it's pretty cool for a Class A. I always say get a diesel pusher because you got the exhaust brakes. But, you know, then again, if you're not doing too much traveling and more like living in it, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're definitely going to need new couches at the bare minimum. This probably came out, or maybe, I don't know. I'm guessing there's a TV here. My guess. Yeah, that seat needs a little bit of love. So does the driver's seat. But overall, I mean, they do look fairly comfortable. Oh, there's a bed on the top here too. So this will come down and then you're good to go. That's cool. No funny smells, luckily. Usually these older units, they have like a either like doo-doo smell or something. I'm wondering if this thing's got power. Where's the... Got your leveling system, your rocker switches. Typical Ford. Oh, it does. Do I dare to start it? 28,000 miles on the odometer. And she starts. Wow. Aftermarket radio. Does it have AC? $1 million question, huh? Hang tight, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. It's like the blower motor's gone out. I don't know. That's weird. Usually these things are pretty straightforward. That's what's beeping, is the leveling system. But yet if I put it over here, if I put it on the front vents, it won't do it. Huh. Oh. I can honestly say this thing does have AC. It's not bad. You got your table there. Not bad. Alright, well, enough of that. I don't want to get too crazy with it. We'll leave the keys. We'll leave the keys right there. I just wanted to showcase this to you guys as to what you guys see in auction. It's pretty cool though. I don't know too much information other than it being a Challenger with 28,000 or just under 29,000 miles. Look at that, you got your camera for your blind spot. Although this may be old, it's from South Dakota. 2015 is what this one is. So this one probably back in her day, which is still not too far back. Really wasn't that bad, really. I mean, you got one, and then another slide out, then another. So it's a total of 3 slide outs. So that's pretty cool. So let's go check out some fifth wheels real quick. All right, well, we're walking a little bit. And I just want to check out some campers. I don't know, I'm just a little bored and curious. What is this thing? This looks fairly new. I don't know. This looks like something any of us can typically tow. A Discoverer, huh? Let's see. Oh, wow. This is like a toy hauler, is it not? Yeah, this is definitely a toy hauler. So if you're got like your side-by-sides and you're going to like Moab, yeah, you definitely need that versatility for sure, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is not really meant for the average person with the family that wants to just go and travel around the world, the nation. You got a fifth wheel. Let's check out that guy over there. This guy, the fifth wheel. I don't know if it's in a little. I thought it said Alliance. Never mind. It's a Denali by Dutchman. Yeah, they got a lot. We'll check out that one here. Both of them over there here in a bit. Man, these things sure carry a punch, huh? Oh my goodness, these things are. I'm guessing these are repos. On my guess. Oh man, this is somebody. I don't know. I see a light turned on. Let me see if I can. Go inside of this. So right off the bat, this one's got keys, so that's a good sign, kinda. This must have been a repo. It looks new, but I don't know. You got your smaller
Over the range microwave. Man, yeah, this thing got put through the ringer, guys. I don't know. Something tells me it was definitely used, which is, you know, its intended purpose, but yeah, this must have been a repo, because that paint doesn't even look original, guys. I mean, you guys can see it. There's like blotching or whatever. It's like you can see the paintbrush marks. Like they try to do a project themselves, and I don't know. I think that kind of went to, you know, I'm not going to say the S word, but it went south. Yeah, that's definitely paint. That's not factory, to say the least. You got your rocker switches. One of these is your control panel. There's one, and that's storage. Yeah, you know this is a repo unit because it took the bed. When they take the bed, guys, come on, that's like taking a battery to a car, knowing that it's gonna get repoed. But this by itself is an entire slide, so I guess you kind of do have somewhat of room to move around. I'm gonna guess you can probably put a full-size bed, not really a king, maybe a king, I don't know. Stand-up shower looks like somebody who's 6 foot is probably going to be a little tight in there, but I guess that's just the way they're made. So, all right, enough of that. Yeah, this one looks like it's been put through the ringer. There. Grab my water because it is freaking hot, guys. It's like 90 degrees out here in Washington State. Oh wow, look at that, guys. Dang. They just dropped them off like that, huh? I feel bad for the transport driver that's got to pick that one up. Man, you're going to have a hard time bringing that up. You got your battery jump start system with an air compressor. This one looks like, I feel like this was definitely got to have been a repo. Looks like somebody lived in this one full time. Let's check this one out real quick. This one looks pretty cool. These are like cottage. Oh, don't tell me it's locked. Well, it's got power. I heard the fire alarm. Okay. So this is something that definitely needs to get cleaned up, and I want to say this is definitely something that was lived in full time. Wow. You got your freezer, I'm guessing, or freezer down there, and your somewhat of a freezer / refrigerator, and then you got your, I'm not gonna open it because I don't even want to smell. Yeah, somebody definitely lived in this full time for sure. No funky smells though, that's the good part. Usually they smell pretty bad. There's a dining table that turns into a bed, probably sleeps 2, maybe 3 small kids. You got your daytime shades down. You have your overhead lighting, full size, over the top, over the range microwave. Then you got your oven, propane gas, or your propane stove. Your entertainment center is probably somewhere in there. Then you got a couch, kind of like an L-ish once this slides completely out. Yeah, somebody must have lived in this full time. My guess. Well, at least it comes with keys. Okay. Yeah, no power. Oh, look at the bright side. You got a bathroom with a really, really large stand-up shower. Storage in the back. Just to keep all your, I'm guessing, your soaps and whatnot. Oh, it's a freaking, what in the hell? What? Okay. I'm guessing this is a kid's loft. Oh wow, that's actually not bad. There's a picture of a coffee. Yeah, somebody must have lived in this for sure, because I mean that thing's kind of broken over there. I don't know. I feel like this must have been a trade-in, maybe a trade-in. Thinking of it now, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, these guys. So this is the master bedroom, right? Oh, there you go, stacked washer dryer combo. You got your own door to go outside. This is definitely a king size bed with the drawers that belong who knows where. I don't know where they were pulled from. Not from the side here. I don't know. Looks like a cover to the propane tanks. So yeah, this is all a slide out in and of itself. So that's cool. All right, enough of that one. So that one's not bad. I would definitely, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's too rough a shake for sure, but it definitely can clean up. I think if you can look past the dirtiness to it, I think it's got potential. But you're gonna be in for quite some time to clean it up or whatever. But yeah, these are meant more for like full-time people to live in them. They're not really meant to travel because these things probably weigh about 14,000 pounds. And you can only imagine 14,000 pounds. You take 20% or 10% of that weight on the tongue. Yeah, you're still a couple thousand in. So a dually pickup would be, a 3500 dually pickup might be the one to tow this one. This one is a Yukon Dutchman 40 RL. I'm guessing RL stands for rear living. We'll see. Bear with me, guys. I gotta pull this. You gotta try doing that with one hand. So this is actually pretty nice. Rear living, as I figured. So you got your kitchen all kind of in one slide. Then you got your living room / dining room in another slide. So once this opens up, it's pretty much got miles of room. So this one's pretty tall. I'm gonna say this is probably like 13 feet 2 inches, maybe 13 feet. Nah, this gotta be 13.2. There's your coffee station is my guess. Then you got your pantry. Yep. There's your pantry, and it goes all the way to the top. So heck yeah. I don't know why the door is kind of dragging a little bit. Here's your motherboard or your control panel. Yeah, this is definitely something different. Look at the bathroom, guys. Holy moly. You got a stand-up shower, kind of like what you see at home, basically. I mean, guys, I'm 6 foot, and I still got, as you can see, I still got another maybe 1.5 inches, maybe an inch. I don't know. You got the his and hers. You got a, man, this is old school, man. Y'all got to quit playing with that. This is like a 90s freaking bed. Yeah, that's cheap. But, I mean, it's got, there's a TV here. There's like a 42-inch TV. It's not bad. I'm guessing this is either the closet or the laundry. No, that's the toilet. Whoops. Okay. Well, I guess maybe this is the one for the laundry. Yes and no, because it's got your connections right there. However, you'd have to remove all these shelves just to stack washer dryer stack unit. So overall, not bad. And this is just a travel trailer fifth wheel. So I can only imagine a nice motorhome. I mean, I've driven them. I know what they got, but it's just, I think I would prefer this setup more than the motorhome, just because in case my truck goes down, I can find a parking spot for this one, a campsite to hook onto for like a week or two, whatever. And then meantime, if my truck's out, guys. Meantime, if my truck is getting serviced, I can still just hang out at home versus a motorhome. You know, you're kind of missing out on both your vehicle and your home. So, anyways, let's keep, let me see what else I can find here, and maybe we can review a few more and then hit the road. What about this guy right here? 2007 Country Coach. Man, I don't think this is clear coat. This is gel coat, if anything, like kind of like the boats. So this is a Country Coach Intrigue 530. I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be a diesel pusher. There's no way this is a gasser. For being an 07, this thing looked like it was garage kept. I mean, right off the bat. It's freaking clean, and it's got basically, are they single? Yeah, these are single. Actually, no, this is dual, this one's single. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a diesel pusher. It has to be. There's no way. Backup camera on the back, on the very tip top there. I wonder if it's got the blind spot camera. For being an '07, I would imagine it probably don't. But, you know, then again, I don't know. Yeah, no, this one definitely doesn't have it. Oh, yeah, it does. For an '07? So I don't know why this light's flashing, but definitely not an alarm system. Well, I imagine there's probably no power on this. Wow. This kind of reminds me of that coach the motorhome that I had just delivered to Auburn, Washington. Except that this is the old school one, so dang, this thing's nice. Has a oddball smell, kind of like aged wood, if that makes sense. Just a little bit, just a hint. Large microwave. Guys, this thing looks, for being 2007, was it even used? Is it safe to question that? Because, I mean, look at the fridge. No, maybe this had to have been replaced. Right? I don't know. This doesn't seem like it was used. So you got your sink. Got your top vanity mirror there. I don't know, guys. This, damn. Stand-up shower. Oh man, you can't even open it. It's not too huge, but definitely not too small. No, you got your toilet right there, and then you have your sink. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, I'm not gonna knock on it. Honestly, this being '07, if I didn't know much about him, I would have to guess that thing was probably like a 2018. So, whoever has had this one, they obviously give it a really good life. I'm guessing this is your stovetop. Yep. Yeah, that's solid. Well, I can honestly say this one was definitely not lived in full time. I see it immediately. If this is all original from back in its day, 2007, it's held up really, really good. And the only reason I believe it was in the garage is because usually when they're not in the garage, the paint starts to fade away. Leather starts to kind of dry and crack. You get that smell of that dryness. I mean, guys, keys are in there. And it's got a smart wheel for '07. No, this can't be an '07. It is an '07. Allison transmission. You got your rocker switches. I wonder if it's got power. Oh, it does. Yeah, this is definitely a diesel pusher. Well, she turned off. As to why that happened, I don't know. 24,000 miles. Well, technically under 25. Why did she shut off though? Huh. Yeah, whoever had it take really, really good care of it. Damn. Alright guys, let me shut this one down and we'll start walking around. There's a little bit more to walk around over there, so let's get to it. Let's check out this Salem Hemisphere by Forest River. I think this might be a newer unit. Let's see. 2021. So this is more for the person that has like a Ram 25, Chevy 25, or Ford F-250. This is kind of your max out limit, but you can definitely get a lot more bang for the buck. Somebody left the door open, huh? All right, guys, hang tight here. Oh, damn, that sucks. We got the slide like right in front of our... All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to squeeze you guys in here, and I can't see anything, so bear with me. If you guys get the better end of it, that's what you get. All right, well, I'm guessing that's the kitchen and the dinette or the living room. I can't see, guys. So there's your control panel, and there's your bathroom. Again, for a bumper pull travel trailer, that's not bad. And then again, you got your stand-up shower. This is definitely meant for somebody who's about 6 foot, maybe 6'2". They'd be okay to shower in. And these things don't weigh so much, at least not as much as a fifth wheel. And you kind of have that fifth wheel feeling because these things are still about 12, like 11 feet tall. I would say 11.6. So you can definitely squeeze in a king size bed, the his and hers. Not much. I mean, they're obviously a lot smaller when it comes down to the space, but you got to give them more credit is due. The fact that you can pull it with the dually or without a dually truck, that's a win-win. So this is your laundry station where you can put your stacker, washer dryer, or just a walk-in closet. Yeah, that's not bad. Too bad this thing's... I don't think this thing's got power. Oh, it does. Okay. I don't want to mess with the guys because if the battery dies, I'm going to leave it out. And I can't do that. But, yeah, all this right here is a slide. And I'm guessing that's either... This has to be an outdoor kitchen or an outdoor entertainment center. And my guess is there's probably... This might be a bunkhouse is my guess. I don't know. It seems like that's what I get out of it. It's a 31 or 310 BHI. I'm going to say bunkhouse is for the BH. Who knows? But nevertheless, it's pretty cool. This is what I would go after if I didn't want to go with a too small of a travel trailer, but yet again, not too big of a fifth wheel. This is kind of the in-between. So anyways, I want to go check that one. When I got here, that one was open. I don't know what the deal is with that one, but the one that caught my eye was that one way over there at the corner. Looks like it might be a diesel pusher. And usually the way to tell that they're diesel pushers because the way your entryway, usually they have the door on the front here versus like somewhere in the middle and no door here. This one looks like an older unit. This one's a Tiffin motor coach. The Allegro bus. This one's a 2004. So yeah, this is definitely old school. Let's check it out real quick. Just real quick. This one looks like it's been, for sure, if not used, then definitely left abandoned and not really cared for. So I'm going to be really careful with coming in here. Something tells me I should be really careful. Oh God, this thing's also... Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Now I understand why the door's open. All right, we're going to walk away. Whew. I won't catch my breath, guys. I am not doing that again. This one's got to be... Yeah, I figured this one was open. And it's got power, yep. I'm guessing, yeah, this is different. Okay, that smells like way better smell than the other one. Now I understand why the other one had the door open. This is a Thor motor coach. Wow. Guys, if you guys like this kind of content, as far as doing the walkthrough videos for like fifth wheel motorhomes, let me know in the comments. Maybe I might be able to make a separate YouTube channel on just doing this kind of stuff. I won't be getting close to the dirty ones, I'll be honest. Let's see. Bathroom. Man, look at the door. That's freaking solid. So you got your master bedroom here with the TV on the top there. You got a walk-in bathroom with the stand-up shower. Yeah, that stand-up shower looks big, guys. Let me jump in here. I don't really like doing this, but oh, well, I want to show you guys, so bear with me. All right, we made it. So there's your rear bathroom for the master. You got your walk-in closet, so to speak, which is not bad. I'm guessing this might be your laundry. Yep, exactly what I thought. Stacker, washer and dryer. Stand-up shower. Definitely meant for somebody who's about 6 feet. All right, without getting too crazy with this. Whoops. All right, guys, bear with me. Oh my goodness, this thing is smooth, like really comfortable. Talk about the mattress, you guys. Yeah, the wood is definitely, I think this is real wood right off the bat. The leather couches, I don't know what year this unit is. I'm guessing it's probably like a 20 some odd year. This is definitely nice. Look at that, you got security camera, smart wheel from Freightliner chassis, so okay. Got all your controls, Allison transmission, your cup holder, all your rocker switches, your leveling system. You got your shades for the top. I wonder if this thing's got a TV up here. No, just more storage. What's weird is this one doesn't have a bed on the top. Like, you know, usually something on the top that would go down. I'm guessing these both seats swivel. This probably turns into a bed, and then obviously you got your bed in the back. So that's pretty cool. I think whoever ends up buying this is probably gonna get a pretty good deal on this. Let's check out the year on it. Yeah, it's on a Freightliner chassis for sure. Been driven. Oh, it doesn't say the year, huh? This has to be a diesel pusher. Look at the size of those wheels. Gassers can't handle that. So I'm guessing these are dual, and that's a single. Venetian, yeah, that's definitely. This is a 2015 for sure. Gotta be, because there's a sticker that's justifying 2015. And you got the Chevy Tahoe lights. That's weird. Or Chevy Avalanche, whatever. Weird tail lights. Yeah, this thing's tall. This for sure has to be about 13 feet. Maybe 12 feet. 12 feet 6 inches, but I'd say 13 too. This one also has a camera for the blind spot. Nice. So anyways, I gotta go back to my truck, guys. I gotta turn in that unit in, the Mini Lite, or however they call it. So as I said before, guys, if you guys enjoy the content, just hit the thumbs up button. If there's something in particular you guys would like me to do more reviews on, just kind of walk arounds, reviewing fifth wheels, motorhomes, even cars. I mean, shoot, I could take some time off and let's stay with that damn RV. Won't do that again. And I can probably just kind of get it dialed in where, like, I don't know, just look at cars, walk around, and I guess critique them in such a way where, is it worth buying them or is it not worth buying them as far as what you're willing to pay for? Because, guys, I'll tell you the truth. When I first started doing this, I started hauling cars, and I came across these newer cars, and driving them by itself just felt cheap. And when I look up the MSRP, I was like, no way people are paying some big money for this stuff. And that's just, I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, let's hit the road, guys, and I'll keep you guys in tune once. All right, guys, it's the next day. I could not make it to pick up the second one, the Mini Winnie by Winnebago, because Saturdays they close at 1. So by the time I was here, it was already their closing hours. So anyways, I do want to touch base with you guys on the walk around. If you guys enjoy the walk arounds, or you guys find it entertaining as far as walking around reviewing these Class A motorhomes and the fifth wheel travel trailer bumper pulls and all that stuff, comment down below, because if you guys do enjoy it and find it useful, I can definitely squeeze more videos in, or I can make a separate channel where I can do more walk arounds, or maybe reach out to Paul and Julie out of Northwest Rides, and maybe we can all do a walk around together with all the fifth wheels they have. They're all unique in their own way, guys. I mean, literally, some of them have bunk houses, some of them have 2 bedrooms, some of them 2 bathrooms. I mean, there's all kinds of floor plans, which is pretty entertaining to see. Anyways, if you guys, like I said, if there's anything you guys would like to see more, let me know in the comment section. I will be on the lookout. But for the meantime, guys, I do appreciate you guys looking and sticking around. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, may the Lord bless you, and I will catch you on the next one.